this. I'm going to spray. Oh, it's starting to rain. Sprinkle in a bit. I'm going to spray a little of this on there. I got towels to wipe it up. It's good for the mower. I got a wire brush I got at the dollar store. Hopefully it doesn't take too much of this head off. Look at that, it's coming off like butter, I think. It's coming off the valves a bit. I need something stronger to get that off there. I'm just going to keep scraping it on the valves a bit. It's coming off, showing a bare valve, or a bare piston I should say. Soon I'm just going to wipe it with the paper towel next. I don't know if I'm supposed to do it like that either. Get it clean. This is hurting my neck. I wish I had a lift. You guys want to buy me a lift? I could put this on a... I could jack this up. I do have a jack with jack stands that would help. Haven't tried out my brand new jack. I bought it at Walmart. Ah, good enough. I don't think I can get it any better than that. Doesn't it look better, guys? You could eat off that piston. See the valves. I'm supposed to use a drill with a brush. I'm going to try. Probably try to get this gasket off there. I think I got the wrong wire brush, but it's a good thing I didn't use anything more coarse. I'm going to wipe off that piston. My hands. Look at my fingers. Ooh, scary. I look like a goo monster. And with the part with the PB blaster on there, and it's going to wipe it off. See it? It looks nice. Looks like it pissed itself. I'm going to use a dry towel next. Better than it was. Not perfect, but better than it was. I'm going to try and get this gasket off there. And hopefully it doesn't go into the engine. It's going to take forever. Maybe I could take a razor blade and scrape it. Wow, am I seeing things? Does that engine have a lot of scoring? Let's try to wipe that out with a paper towel. So I want to change oil on this thing. doesn't seem to have any piston. The piston doesn't seem to be seems to be tight in there and clear. Just want to spray a little PB blaster in the valves. Help it out a bit. This engine probably hasn't run in a while. That'll help it out a bit. Wipe a little more in there. When I put the head back on, then I'll spray PB blaster into the cylinder hole and take the spark plug out of there. This would be the time I wish I had a rag. See if you can scrape this off. This is one of the worst things I ever worked on, guys. Try this. Try over here now. Oh, I gotta close up the piston so that doesn't go in the engine, guys. I mean, it's a smart thing to do. Hopefully I'm not destroying the metal. No. This is a little bit hard to do. I'm going to sit on the ground and do this, guys. Hopefully, I know I can get up when I can. You guys, when I get up, get my PB blaster for me. There's an arrow right there. That's interesting. It's the only way I know doing this. I'm used to doing this on Briggs engines. Much easier. They're really, ooh, she's coming. Never really worked on many tecumsehs. I never was able to get a tecumseh to run before. I wish this was in a handle with a razor blade. Yeah. I'm getting rained on. I really wish I had a wire brush to do this, a good one. We're supposed to really use this. I think it came off, it's off there. I think one more, a bit more. There, it's off there. I think it's off there too. I'm going to spray some carburetor cleaner off on there. Make sure all the goop is off. It isn't easy sitting in the rain working on something. I think my camera's waterproof. Oh, it's getting worse, the rain. Take the heck of a time to work on this. I got choke closed off to the carburetor. So, does it get water in it? Should get a screwdriver. There we go. Throw it on the ground for the birds to eat. Birds love. Oh, just look at that. It's coming off like butter. That's nice. I love birds. I have a parrot. It's a really nice bird. It's like, I ever see the blue chicken on YouTube, that popular YouTube channel, that woman and her parrot? I have the same bird as that, except mine don't talk. It just makes noise, like little chirp noises and stuff. He's really cool. I love my bird. I really like to be doing is watching Peter Pan and Wendy on Disney Plus in the house instead of doing this. But I'm gonna spray PB Blaster on there, and I'm gonna give it a final. Get up! Oh God! My getting up days are over, guys. Spray some cleaner on here. I'm going to clean off the brush before I use it. Use a little... Uh-oh. My PB Blaster's trying to blow away in the wind. There we go. Still. Scratching it off a bit, which I don't like. There's still some gasket on there. I'm trying to smooth it out. Rainy day, rain all day. Lay back and groove on a rainy day. That was an old Jimi Hendrix song. He would just play the guitar and stuff when it rained outside, probably in his motels or where he lived at the time. And there's still a little gasket there when he dug it. Now, trying to smooth it out. Just hope I'm not taking the metal off of it. Just trying to dig at it with my finger. There we go. Now I'd love to put the new head gasket on, but I will in this video. You won't notice because I'll be piecing it together. I can just scrape it off with my thumb. I would have liked to clean the head. That's what the head looks like. You can see it. But wish this thing was in my garage. I have too many stampers in the garage. There's a little bit of gasket down there. It's actually not too bad. Scrape it a little more with this other side of the brush. There we go. Nice and smooth. Smooth as a baby's ass. God help me if I have kids. I'll tell them to get tools that don't even exist. I want to do that to my kids. Always thought if I had kids I'd do a family YouTube channel. Haven't met the right girl yet. Someday I will. Takes time. Plus I have to have my shit together before I meet somebody. I had the worst panic attack this morning. I think I woke up from a nightmare. I felt like I was going to puke this morning. And I was like gagging on my oatmeal trying to eat it my breakfast. My left eye hurt. I was like hurting and stuff, like rubbing it. But that's just life. That's what happens. Sometimes people have panic attacks. It's the worst one I had in a while. I didn't know what to do. I think I was having a nightmare. It was over stress from the nightmare or something I had. I didn't remember my dream, but still it could have upset me. How's that look? You think I can do better? I think it's as good as it gets. That's good. I'll put these papers in my grill and I'll burn them up. In another video. Maybe I got, well, probably should cover this thing up. Might rain more. Put the other paper towel in my grill. I'll use it for more uses. This will be a nice little mower if I'll get it running. Deck's good on it. The back tires, they hold air. I think they got tubes. Front tires need tubes. That shouldn't be too hard to do. Or I'll just go to Tractor Supply buy front tires. I worry that a small animal will carry these bolts away. That's why I'm putting them in there. As you can tell, they got 2 washers on each of them. Freezing. Winter does not want to let up. We still got cold weather here. I don't really like putting these bolts in here. So this it makes things hard putting the head on, but I don't want like a small animal. I hear pack rats or something like to take bolts and or gremlins or something. I believe in that shit. Gremlins, Bigfoots and shit, ghosties. Maybe a ghost, man, this lawnmower's haunted and it'll fix itself like the modern day Christine. Shit, there it goes. And I got these glasses, this purple pair I got at Walmart. And I just don't even want to go in there. I get the thread started. And they slide off my face like they're gonna fall off my face when I'm working on this stuff. I don't know why. I guess I got a strong prescription. Alright. Next segment, hopefully the sun will be out and it won't be raining. Alright guys, it stopped sprinkling. I probably should have took the spark plug out when I cleaned the head. If I had another half hour I would do it. But it's going to get dark in about 15-20 minutes. So I'm going to hack at this and I'll use a shitty auto light spark plug. Because that's all they sell at Walmart. I bought a Champion spark plug for the stamper project, and it was the wrong one, of course. Let's try this. A little coarser brush. Shiny, shiny. I'm gonna put, I don't want to touch. I'm getting soaked in rain. It's starting up again. I should have a wire brush to do this on a drill. I tried that and it doesn't work so good for me. It's getting on my glasses, which I don't like. Try this brush. I would soak this in like gasoline or PB blast or something. Doesn't seem to want to take it off. Ew. I'm gonna roll up my sleeves. I'm gonna use that last towel I got in my grill to clean my hands off. Do you even see what I'm doing? Well, okay. My friend that moved away left the spool in this cable spool in my yard. I don't know when it's leaving, but right now it's going to be my workbench for outside. And we might do some painting and stuff on it of parts in the future if it's still here. Wish I wore gloves. Real men don't need gloves. I had a better wire brush to do this last time. These are kind of worn out. I think if I spray some carburetor cleaner and wipe it, it'll come clean now. I'm just going to keep at it. Got a cough. Maybe Bleachy catching a cold out here. Scrub a scrubby scrubby doo. Scrub a dooba doo. Scrub a dubba doo. Surprised I'm not breaking the porcelain of the spark plug doing this. I had that happen before. I broke a spark plug in half on my snapper rider. If you look that video up. This is giving me a headache. The smell of this. I think the spark. I don't like that kind. I do not like that. I'm hoping this. Let's see how it looks now. Perfect. Better than it was. I like that. As I leak black goo onto his table. Uh-oh. Oh. This is fun. Scrubba scrubba. Mix a PB blaster and carburetor cleaner. We're living high on the hog. We got I think that's an expression. We got Super Tech, which is super awesome. I wanna scrape this off this gasket, make it shine. Or not the gasket, where the head goes. I was hoping that taking some of the metal off the gasket where it needs to go. Hint the washers why it should seal. Scrape it there. Alright, get in there with that little brush thing. I'm going to scrape this one more time with carburetor cleaner. Scrape it through here on the metal to get it clean. We do things old school at Bleach Productions. Try to say that 3 times fast. Bleach Productions. And then I'll appear in your YouTube channel, much like Bloody Mary or Biggie Smalls, like they did on South Park. Butters said Biggie Smalls in the mirror 3 times and he appeared magically. I'm going to magically appear in your mirror when you're brushing your teeth. How about that? That would be awesome. I don't know if I'm a ghost or not, or a ghost in the shell. Like that anime. I just wish I could keep going on for you guys. My back's hurting and stuff. I guess that's as clean as I can get it. Maybe a little more on the sides. This one, it's smooth. No extra dirt on there. Thumbs work too. Shiny, shiny is my hiney. Alright, this is starting to look like a crafter piece. That's as good as I can get it. Oh, I ruined my sweatshirt. I got stuff on it. Should be wearing old clothes. A little more on this edge there. Trying to make sure I got it good. There, it's craptacular, guys. That's the best I can get it. I think my camera shut my video off, guys. But, there you have it. You can practically eat off of it. Maybe I'll cook on the grill. I'll put some, bratwurst on this and eat it off there. I love me some bratwurst. But I'm going to cover this thing up. I used to cut tires to get them off the bead, and then I would use like a wire cutters or tin snips or something to trim the bead, the wall of the tractor off. Bleacher, how's it going? Here's the new head gasket. First is the old one. I had a heck of a time scraping that off, if you've seen in this video. I done this last Friday. I think it was April 30th. And now it's Sunday the 7th of May. I'm working on it. Tomorrow is my mother's birthday. This chair I'm sitting in is really flimsy. It should survive. Let's get all these bolts out of here. These head bolts. I'm hoping I can fix this. See, every bolt has two washers for some reason. I don't know why. I think they're seated correctly, the valves. Trying to tell. This is still uncomfortable for my back and my legs. I barely fit in this chair I'm sitting in. I try. This is professional service parts. It's made in the USA, so I guess it's good. See. Uh-oh, it doesn't want to open. Should have got his scissors. We're having the big trash pickup here, and there's scrappers all around. I had big dreams of finding lawnmowers. I don't even know if that's going to fit. It does. Goes just like that. What do you think? Should I get that little piece out of there? That little piece of dirt? A little finicky about stuff. I guess I'll do that first. This is where an air compressor comes in. It's going all over my leg. It's warm out today. It's about 72. Last time I was working on this, it was in the 50s. As you can tell, I'm linking this video together in parts. We get time to work on this, and we'll make one long video. I think that's good enough. Maybe a little more. Gotta clean your stuff, guys. Let's put this. See, I cleaned the head. It looks really nice. Should change the spark plug. Alright, let's line up the head. Not as easy as it looks. Let's keep sliding. Alright. Let's try it. There we go. Twisting the knots away, just twisting the day away. Hopefully you can see me with my big legs. Let's get this in there. This one that all oiled up went there. This champion plug seems to fire. We might clean it. Or use a shitty auto light from the Walmart. Well, that fits there. That goes there definitely. That's where the head bolt, the cover bolts go. I'm gonna put the starter on next, and then, well, if I feel like it tonight, the sun's going down, I'll take the carburetor off and clean it. Or maybe we'll do that another day. Now I don't torque these head bolts. I can usually tell how much pressure to put on them. I need one of those things that you put on a socket and you just wind it. Almost bought one at Harbor Freight. I might just sell the engine or keep the engine, put it on a stamper, I don't know yet. I want to get this mower cutting and going. It'd be fun for somebody's lawn. Oh, missed the head bolt. Not sure where that goes, right there. It's always good to stamp these head bolts right off, clean off. I should have sprayed PB Blaster on them when I took the head off. And no gypsy, it's not PP Blaster, it's PB Blaster. It's penetrating oil. I really wish I had my socket screwdriver I used to have to do this. I know I should be using a torque wrench on these. I think the torque about 120 pounds or something. Work. Bleaching, working. Bleaching. Thought about dyeing my hair purple. I don't know where that would get me. Just draw attention to my bald spot. Some of these bolts don't want to twist in, they're twisting tight. You can see came all the other spots. Ray's over there talking to the neighbor guy. You might walk over and be like, Mikey, what the heck are you doing? Now you generally want to leave these head bolts loose. I wish I had a deep socket to do this. I think you just started them dangling like across from each other. Usually do. It'd be nice if this Craftsman wrench worked like it should. The bolts are too loose, I won't tighten them. This wrench does not want to work. Can't even get a good Craftsman wrench anymore. I have to draw it tight with my hands. I took you off there with this wrench. You better go back on there. Needed the right size bolt. genuinely hate what I'm doing. This new wrench does not want to work. Hope it's not stripped. There we go. I'm tight now. Don't want to draw it too tight yet. And then you move this one diagonally. I forget what I paid for that head gasket, but I think it was like maybe $7, $10, something like that. Off the eBay. I'm just snugging them until I go around, and then I'll snug them more. Gypsy, I don't want to wear your snapper hat you got me. I don't want to ruin it with grease and stuff. So I got this one on. I fixed my weed eater. Well, I didn't really need to do a fix. For some reason, the head does not come off on it. You need to put the line on with the head. Does anybody put stuff on like this? I just find it easier than using the handle. Tap it, tap it, tap it. Alright, that one's good. Nope, that's not going to work. For this one, I left this on there. I forget what goes there. If you remember, tell me. I think like a shield or something. Uh-oh, copyrighted music motorcycles going by. You gotta watch out for those copyrighted music motorcycles. They're next to a main highway, guys. You gotta watch out for those copyrighted music motorcycles. They're all around for you. They say you're not supposed to leave grass clippings in the road. Didn't this have a shield that went on there? Where did that go? Alright, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Somehow my mind remembered what I did with it, which is good. This Bleach takes the bipolar pills that sometimes make his mind clouded. He loves being in the clouds. Bleach used to like being in the clouds with weed, but it wasn't for him. It was making him have trouble breathing, and he had to stop. I still have trouble breathing once in a while, but it's under control. It's better than it was. I was like gasping for air breathing in weed. I had a weed addiction. It's hard to quit weed once you start. That's going to be hard with that spark plug there to twist this. If I go like that. Some of them are looser than others. Yeah, I might be doing this head a little wrong. The only tecumsehs I had luck with, guys, is the one on my Massey Ferguson 8 from the 70s or 60s. And on snow blowers, those type of tecumsehs. Never have I had a tecumseh like this run before. I gotta get some cleaner. Spray carburetor cleaner up. Of course, Walmart doesn't have the good gum out carb cleaner like I want. This is really tedious. Now I'm just going to finger tight them, because I'm tired of twisting the wrench. Yes, that one's good. Do you remember if I did that one? You can get a better view than I do, guys. I'm blind as a bat. I wish somebody would put some lawnmowers out in the trash pickup I could fix. Some pushers or something. Maybe a rototiller or a generator. Does this have a tire plug in it, or is that dirt? It's dirt. That shield I showed you earlier is supposed to keep the debris from the head. I think I got them all, except for this one. Bleachedpc, get them all. Bleachedpc's gonna go in the house. Get some Diet Cherry Pepsi. For some reason, it's $2.48 for the Diet Pepsi, and then $1.78 at Walmart for the Wild Cherry. Go figure why one's cheaper than the other in inflation land. I think I got all these tight. I'm gonna go over them now. There's that one. That one's really far off. I can't really reach to tighten it with my fingers. I'm hoping it draws tight with the wrench. Sure, those washers are on them. Maybe they had an air leak and you put washers on them. Burp. I should have burped and a fart. Now if I missed a head bolt, guys, let me know in the comments. And I will take this thingamabob, a sheet metal that's supposed to protect this thing from getting dirt in the head fins. Oh, I thought I lost it. Scared me. Putting it on there backwards. Can't find the hole. See where I put you. I hope I have something that size to draw tight. Nope. That's if I pick a socket, choose a socket. I don't think this is it. No, that's it. Oh, this is a lot of work. Bleach, you don't like work. Of course I like work. It's fun working on this, guys. There's a skunk. There's an old car going by too. You can tell by the engine what it is. Some people used to be able to do that back in the day. Tell out the engine roaring, what kind of engine's in it. I wish I could get this dipstick, make it easy to put the starter on. Gotta line that up. It's missing a set screw, sadly. It'll still stay on there. Boing, 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 boing. Bleach, he's got a short attention span. Boing, boing. Should I put the starter on it next? Just notice something. Alright. Alright guys, I got the starter on. Sorry I didn't film it. It's missing, I can't get a bolt in through there with my hands. I'm going to do it. I basically bent this thing over to do that one. But I noticed that the heads of the starter bolts had a thorax bit. I'm not sure what size it uses. I wonder if I can see it. Don't say. But let's put the finishing touches on the starter with the right cable, which should be a black one. And it's the wrong size. I need a 7/16 run. It's a work in progress, guys. It's a work in progress. You're supposed to hold I tighten that nut over on the left. And it's how the starter works. It's a crapshoot buying used parts from eBay. Don't want to draw it too tight. What's the torque bits? The torque on these starters. One more. Perfect. Can only get to one torque spec. I might have to take the tire off, and I'm not. And it comes loose. Torx head screw. I'm not sure the size. I should spray some Hebe Blaster on this. Try the first time this carburetor's come off since the factory. I'm gonna put the bit in the box. It's too bad these carburetors aren't held on by one bolt. Oh god, I might need a carburetor gasket. I'm not careful. Why isn't it coming out, guys? And why is my back hurting? There we go. I guess I can get it off this way. This is finicky. I just hope I can get it back on. I gotta get my chair. What a nightmare. Sorry, I can see my bald head. Oh, I wish I can get it off. Alright, I can get that off there now. I can just twist it. Twist in the night away. Twist in. Twist in. I know this carburetor gasket's gonna rip, because that's the story for my life. Why did they make these things like this? Oh, copyrighted non-music going by. Copyrighted non-music motorcycle. Peekaboo! Comes off there. It's frozen on there. Uh-oh, more copyrighted music motorcycles going by. 80s music. I'm gonna try this. There we go. It already was nice enough to take pictures of where the linkages go. When you're too late, you get tecumseh's a bad name. What the shit is that on there? I'm gonna spray some carburetor cleaner so felt doesn't go in there. And it's empty. It's got a bad prostate, it's empty. My glasses are just trying to slide right off my face onto the ground. It's got a nut on the bottom of the carburetor that holds it on there. Now we just might need to leave that nut off there. Let's see if this one fits. Good God. Yep, it fits. I hate tecumsehs, I hate tecumsehs, but they love me if they run. No carburetor gasket on there. Interesting. Some do and some don't. Now let's put the carburetor back up there instead of there. Oh, this is fucking goofy. Excuse my P's and Q's. Good God. What a bad spot for this thing. It's not even coming out. I'm getting all grays. I'm gonna pause it. Alright guys, I got it, I believe. I think. Put it in my magnetic tray. What a nightmare. Why would they put that on the bottom there to hold that on there? Weird. That's the gas hose. Alright, let's get the carburetor off there. I can get the carburetor off there. That would have been the linkages. Oh my God. I don't know where this comes off here. Just like that, I think. God. Help me. I'll just unhook it from there. It was right on that piece there. And we'll... There. There! Piece of shit! Neighbors are out mowing. There's oil for some reason in here. Or old gas. Hopefully that old gas dries out of there. Yuck, let's look at it. It was pulling old gas into the carburetor from what was in the tank when I was trying to run it. It's varnished, it stinks. Alright guys, this concludes the video. Please comment, like, share, and subscribe. And stay tuned for the next video where I clean that carburetor. I love you guys. Peace. Be safe. Be kind to each other. And live every day like it's your last day. Peace, guys.